Run it back, luck. Thank you. Also, I have no idea where that tea just went. There it is. Waffles, thank you, sweetheart.
Msibly love, msibly love, msibly love.
Place seems kind of empty, girl. What's going on?
Not much. I just made some tea.
How you feeling?
I'm alright. Just woke up a little while ago.
Same here, don't worry. Enjoying the view? Hey, Arbor. I know I said I wouldn't try to question you too much, just out of respect, but, I was, a little bit curious. With everything that went down, do you know Noru at all by chance?
Not really well. I kind of avoided her. We didn't exactly have the best first meeting.
What was the first meeting like? You don't mind me asking, of course.
She kept talking about these killer robots. And
I'm sorry.
the others
Killer
were talking.
robots?
Yeah, she kept talking about them, and she kept talking about all the horrible things they were doing, and I kind of panicked. I hadn't really been here for very long, and I was still kind of scared. I only knew a couple of people at the time, and it really, I don't know, freaked me out, I guess. I don't really blame her, but even after the others kind of asked her to stop talking about it, I kind of started to faint. Kind of like last night. She didn't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I don't really blame
Not
her.
the best
It
first
was,
encounter.
yeah. Her and her friend Kantan, they both kind of freak me out sometimes. She at least was friendly enough, I guess. She didn't seem mean, per se, I guess, but just, I don't know. She kind of just did things. I think she was friends with Miss Brim, though, if you wanted to know more about her.
Yeah, no, I already had that talk. But hey, enough about sad stuff. Did you get those books I sent, by the way? I had them moved over the night.
Sorry if I'm interrupting,
Huh?
but has anyone seen the princess around?
We'll show you to her. She's probably still passed out in her room.
Oh god, what did she do?
Nothing more than raid the fridge and, get a little bit too close, but hey, you know, everything's okay. No big complaints.
I'm sorry for her behavior.
Yeah, no worries. She didn't hurt anybody. She didn't break anything. She just wandered around a little bit and got a little bit grabby. But other than that, she's okay.
Well, that's different from usual. Normally she breaks something.
I think she was too drunk to actually summon her weapon. Because all she did was
No,
just
she
kind
doesn't
of...
need to use her weapon.
Every time
What?
she grabs my hand now, I'm having a minor heart attack now. Huh. Well, okay. I'm gonna put that to the side. We're gonna show you to her. Do you remember which room she was in by chance?
Yeah. It's pretty close to mine.
Alright, well, Let's show the nice man to the princess, and then have that evacuated.
Also, it's nice to see you again, Miss Arbor.
Hi again.
I hope you've been well since the gala.
It's been okay.
That's good.
So you work with the princess?
I'm the head butler to her family. I sent myself, actually.
Well, props to you. My name's Esso, by the way.
Totally.
So is the princess always like this?
Lately, she has been like this.
Any idea what's
I will
causing it?
admit, maybe it's stress from the fact that she's the only viable heir to the throne, but who knows?
Does she not have, like, I don't know, a king, husband, boyfriend?
No, there is a king, but well,
Guessing he's related.
he's the brother.
Uh-huh. My detective skills are still working.
She also does have a little sister, but she isn't exactly a good candidate.
Understood. Hey, she, told me something about a ripple effect. Do you have any idea what that could be phrasing?
A ripple effect.
Yeah, before she passed out, she said something about watching out for it.
I don't believe I know what you're talking about. It's possible she's drunk babbling again. She does that. Like, fun
Alright.
fact, one time she actually put her foot through an entire sofa when she was drunk.
The entire sofa?
Mm-hmm. Just put her foot straight down and thump, straight into it.
Okay. Alright. Well, that is
And
the
this is while
story.
she was sober. Oh, and speak of the devil.
Even sober, she's wandering around rooms.
And she
Alright.
probably saw me and went back in.
Well, would you like me to go in there and try and get her out, or the butler who probably won't accidentally get his head crushed?
I mean, she'd have a very good time trying to crush it anyways, but it's not the first time I've had to wake her up.
Hey, sorta.
Hmm?
Who that?
I don't actually really know. I think I saw him once. I saw him at the casino last night too.
Why do I
Um,
feel a presence?
Greetings.
yeah.
Took about 3 seconds to register, but okay. Alright. I'm no long... Okay, how you
Is
doing
that
there, big
unit-
guy?
Like I said, she hid the moment she saw me.
Unit Evan is functioning. Is that unit functioning?
Excuse me.
You
sorry.
know, big guy, when you see a ice princess running around away from her butler, you just don't ask questions about it, you know?
Confirmed.
Uh,
I shall
Confirm.
proceed to now ask questions.
Edgy shit.
I'm.
Okay, right?
Why is she running from him?
I think she might actually be like 12 years old in her head. You know, kind of like mind of a child. But body of a giant ice princess. Huh. You know, the more I say that, the more scary it actually sounds to me. Okay, seriously, who was the overall guy?
Maybe we
Like, I
should
want
ask
to
him.
ask.
I mean, he didn't seem. I mean, he's not walking around like some of the people at the Purple Lotus do, you know, with like big swords and you know, scowls on their face. And
Yeah, that's pretty much who lives there. Kind of want to wait for the whole princess thing to clear up. Cause like I feel like if I walk by, she's gonna freeze my hand again. I don't know if you ever had a frozen hand, but it is not a fun sensation.
I mean, I really hope I don't, because I've only got one good one.
That is right. But we're gonna do our best to make sure you have two goods.
Hopefully.
I don't know. Don't worry about hoping for it. It'll happen. Gotta give it time. Gotta give it time. Okay, I'm gonna make sure the princess isn't about to kill that guy. If you'd love to follow, that'd be fantastic. You can
Well,
watch
you
as I try to
don't
sweet talk
really
the princess
think she'd-
into leaving.
Ah!
Ah! Hmm. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. You're safe.
I know. She's okay. She's one of the agents.
Yeah, that's Cyrildo, right?
Yeah, her kids live in the room across from her.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna try to see if this conversation can end sooner than later. If
Okay.
you don't mind sticking
Yeah.
with, you could at least watch. Oh. Hey, it's Cyrildo, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
Too long, didn't read. Ice Princess came here really drunk, froze my hand about 4 or 5 times, and we put her to bed. That's the main butler going to pick her up. I currently think she has the mind of a 6-year-old as she was sprinting through here like an idiot. And the new guy is, I don't know who the new guy is. I need to solve that, like, now.
New guy being the dude in the trousers?
New guy being the dude in the well, yes. I mean, you have
Yeah,
two
that's
options. Ooh.
Orange. Right? That
Yeah.
guy, he's Noah.
Nella?
Noah. Noah.
Oh, Noah. Okay, yeah, he looks like a Noah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alright.
how does somebody look like a Noah?
It's
Sometimes when you
thing.
say a name, sometimes you can immediately think of an image of a person. Like if you say Stacy, you think of a blonde-haired girl who's just kind of basic. Stuff like that.
Guess that makes sense?
It's a little bit hard. You start diving into social cues and stuff like that. Like conversations and common sense and all kinds of whatnots. Don't worry. We got all day today. I'll help you out with a little bit of it.
Is he saying I don't have... Mm.
Get some good rest there, princess.
Yes. Are you calling me fat?
No. I'm saying that if he wasn't hungover, you could have run faster, like you normally do.
Rude. But yeah. Yep. Good morning.
Did you see the news?
Good morning. You make sure to get good food and stuff too. You know what I mean? You want to go raid the fridge again?
Again?
Yes, he told me that you raided the fridge.
I don't remember doing that.
Do you remember
You were
freezing my
drunk.
hand like 4 times? Or the part where we had to
That
guide
sounds like
you
me.
to a room?
That doesn't sound like me.
Yeah. Had to give you a cover and everything. It was adorable.
Did you take pictures?
Wow. No.
Oh, don't
that
threaten
is-
me with that cold shit. It doesn't affect me.
Can we please not freeze anybody in the Aegis headquarters? It's a little bit of a thing. Hybris is gonna get all pissy. I don't think anybody wants Computer Lady blowing anything up. Preferably.
Holding thought still. Does anyone still require food or beverage?
I would like a cup of tea if that's on the table.
Granted. Does anyone else require food or beverage?
I'm all good.
Tea that cures a hangover.
Granted. We'll
Thank
search
you.
for tea that both can cure a hangover.
It's gonna put bacon in it, isn't it?
Bacon?
That sounds disgusting.
That does sound
Granted,
disgusting.
I will find bacon and put it in your tea.
I was
No.
just adjusting.
Good job, big guy. Do exactly that. Hurry. If you don't, she's gonna fade away of not getting tea with bacon in it.
Get her a
Understood.
coffee.
Urgent.
I thought coffee was.
Understood. Getting her a coffee instead.
What?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you require anything?
This is the first time in
yourself?
forever I haven't actually had to get you a drink.
I tried drinking tea earlier, but I'm fine.
Understood. One moment, please.
Thanks, big guy. Yeah, he's adorable in his own way.
Strange.
You know, in like a big huggable robot kind of way.
Like a
I'd
death
rather
metal
not hug
contraption.
that.
Yeah.
I like my spine.
Ah, come on, you know, you can just get like metal replacements and stuff nowadays. Isn't that a thing you guys can do now? All this future hoodookie syntax?
Oh yeah, you know, it'd be really cool
Not
if it was made of silver.
our kingdom. Don't.
So, is there like a reason why you came here in a drunken stupor and kind of did your business?
You see, that's what I was asking her.
Is that like a normal thing that happens with you guys? Because, well, I'm gonna be honest, not exactly painting the best image.
You see, normally whenever she goes drinking, I'm there to help her.
Oh,
This is one of the very few times that she actually managed to sneak out without me knowing.
I mean,
So,
don't you think?
congrats,
'cause,
you're
I mean,
actually getting better.
Don't you think it's a little bit dangerous to have the princess of a realm running around drinking, doing God knows what?
Yes, that's why I'm normally meant to be there.
I feel like I'm like 10 years old again.
I
Like
mean,
the
you're
two adults are
acting
talking
like
about.
it.
Don't turn out like that, okay? Okay?
I don't even know if I can get that tall.
I meant in the head.
Oh,
In the head, Arbor. In the head.
sorry.
I don't know. You're good. You're good. You're good. Understanding. All that matters.
I should feel offended that you're talking like this, but at this point I don't care.
There you go. And don't worry, wasn't talking about you. Was talking about Ice Princess over here.
Oh, that's perfectly fine then.
Yeah. We're actually on like the same level right now, so
I hate this.
I don't know why I would talk that about you.
Don't fucking smile at me.
Why?
I hope you.
What did I
your
say about
spine
being a
gets
10-year-old
replaced with
again?
silver.
Up, and here comes the big lug now.
Oh gods, that is absolutely strange.
You mean
If you were
impressive
going
and
to say
awesome?
terrifying, I was actually going to agree with you.
I'm gonna go with terrifying too.
Ah, he's not scary. Come on.
There is your.
Thank you, big guy.
Thank you.
I could feel the floor shaking as he ran.
I know, it's cool, right?
That's okay. Thank you.
No, that's scary.
For the
One
coffee.
moment.
That's
I
not
will return
scary.
with their tea momentarily.
Of course.
I was trying to
You
do
know, I never
something
thought
nice,
I'd be
by the way.
served by a robot who has rockets on his
Mm.
back.
Mother, did I?
Are you really surprised anymore with like 90% of the things that happens around here, your kingdom, everywhere else around here?
I'll be perfectly honest, our kingdom is a little bit backwards in terms of technology.
Really?
We're actually fixing that with one of the business partners.
Hmm.
What business partners we talking about?
That's up for her to know.
Let me guess, shadowy dark ones that you can't tell anybody but are doing a hard job of hiding?
I think you already know one of them.
Actually,
Oh, are we talking about the Akaza?
oh, I thought Ion was gonna be helping. That was one of the things we
Proceed.
talked about.
Thank you.
Arbor, has Ion talked to you about any of the stuff he's been doing?
Well, I mean, we both went to that gala thing, and I was there while he was talking with the king.
Mm-hmm.
He said they were gonna
You don't
try to provide technological relief and aid, both him and Hybris.
Okay. I'm gonna need to talk to Hybris at some point. So, how long do the two of you plan on staying this evening?
Depends on her.
Leave. I was just trying to, get out and about, spread my name and meet people and.
In a drunken stupor. It's not.
Genius effect. On another note, though, I'm gonna leave you two with my giant robot pal to make sure you guys don't do anything crazy. I'm gonna go back to relaxing by the view. You guys have a fantastic day. I'm probably gonna see you literally back over there, but hey, don't freeze anything. Chill out and all that.
Sword reaction. Oof.
Huh?
I kind of want to know what his definition of crazy is, comparing it to Aegis.
No idea.
Subject's definition of crazy. Unknown.
Thank you for that. Amazing definition.
this is a problem, I guess. I don't know where that cup went. I hate leaving stuff out. Um,
Yes, sir?
earlier you were asking about Ion?
Yeah.
He's not in trouble like Miss Noro, is he?
Arbor. Standing on your couch. That's really rude. No worries. No worries. He's not in trouble. Not like that. Not like that. Just Ion's really good at finding trouble, not so much as getting into trouble.
I mean, I think that's
So
kind of
I'm just
everybody here. I'm pretty sure that even at one point in time I got myself into trouble. Hence, you know.
right. Well, I'm trying to make sure that Ion and a lot of the others here don't have the same fate, so to speak. You know, try to keep people safe, at least for the most part. Apparently, there's not a whole lot of outside sources to go to, so at least for right now, I'm kind of one of the big ones. Everything all right there, Arbor?
Yeah, just worried, I guess.
Arbor, if there was something to worry about, if there was something scary happening, if there was anything in the world that was going to cause problems, I would tell you. At the very least, to warn you. You know what I mean? Look, last thing I need is something crazy happening to probably one of the nicest people I've met so far.
I can't possibly mean that.
You would be surprised. Point aside, though, before I start dabbing in my own head, is there anyone else around? Is there anything going on right now? Everything seems kind of quiet, which is weird for this place.
I haven't really heard much today. It's been kind of quiet. It's like that sometimes. It seems like whenever something happens, it all happens all at once. So sometimes I actually feel okay being out here and wandering around. Because there's not as many people and it's not as crazy and stuff.
Well, you're right. It's a very good time to come out here, so that way you're safe. You don't have to worry about anybody trying to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you can tell me about this place? Anything you can inform me about? Anything I haven't already talked about as it is?
Miss Hybris has told me a couple of things about the place. I remember when, she added all this stuff. This wasn't always here. She said the outside actually looks like that.
That's the actual design for the ship?
Yeah, she calls it a space station though. I called it a ship once and she didn't seem mad, she just kind of shook her head and told me that's not what it is.
Okay, well, alright. You can call it a space station, but sometimes people are just really picky about whatever you call anything.
She said it's only part of the design.
Only part of it?
Hmm. Those little things at the bottom, all those towers,
Mm-hmm.
we're actually closer to that part. This place is really, really big.
Really? Huh.
We're actually right there on the front side.
Hmm.
She said something about us
That
being
is...
technically upside down if you were to compare it to the rest of the design, but she said it was better that way.
You know, I would question Hybris on that, but something tells me the turbo computer that is Hybris probably knows better than me.
Turbo computer?
Okay, sorry, it was a bit of a joke. She's like a supercomputer, so I
Oh.
just said turbo.
I was thinking maybe that was like some other kind of computer that I didn't know about yet. It wouldn't be the first time.
No. Well, hey, it's all about learning. It's like 90% of it. Hey, Cyrilda.
Yo.
Mind if I ask you a question or two? I know that kind of is a reoccurring theme with me, but
Sure. What's up?
so I've been trickling through the grapevine and looking at some stuff.
You alright?
Good.
Now,
Did you hear the
I've
news?
got some reports, some conflicting, some nice and kind, some not so nice and kind. Specifically the fact that you are wanted in a specific
Did you hear
district.
the news? Not the bad one that's been coming up, but did you hear
Now,
the news?
calm down and do not run. I am not arresting you. I've already read the conflicting reports. Takes a man about 5 seconds to wonder, how did she die in that? And then she's standing right in front of me.
Come on! Give me some skin!
You know there's a fat bounty sitting on your head, right?
Come on! high
Something that
five.
people could try to collect at any point?
I don't feel like doing
Yeah,
that
I know.
now.
Are you doing
I'm
anything
going
about
for
it,
it
or
anyway.
are you just trying to move past it as if it's
I'm
going
one
to
of
go
the
away?
official, engineers around here now.
Well,
I'm waiting for this Hybris to really come to
my brother tried to do something about it.
Did some work on
That's
the
why they said I
lab
was
building.
dead for a bit.
Edmund done ripped his thumb off.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure
I've
out
been ripping
something
thumb off.
to do, but it's a little
Glad to
hard
be here.
taking down a company that could,
I'm sorry about that.
you know, take out everyone I care about
Don't know
and
what to say right
has
now.
been known for kicking
Certain
ass.
people breathing down her neck because of it.
Then, why don't we put you into
Yeah.
protection?
Look, they're just doing their job. I understand.
I'm not telling you to leave Aegis.
I know.
I'm telling you that
Well,
I trust the man.
I'm not a part of your average hyper-tech,
you can do what you want.
advanced bullshit detective agency or anything. I'm a demon, obviously, so magic tends to be a little bit more my forte. You ever heard of a glamour?
No.
Glamour is a fancy little rune that you stick right here on your stomach. And if you keep it there long enough, it'll actually let you set your own, essentially custom appearance. Hides you. If you want, just putting some thoughts
Response
here,
from
I can
Hybris.
release a
Thank you,
report
Evanlock.
about your apparent find and death. We'll come up with something stupid, something basic, a mission, construction, something simple. You hide your appearance for a bit. We sit about like 2 to 3 months, and then you can take it off. Suddenly Surreal is no more and your bounty just vanishes like that.
The minute they see me again, they're gonna go after it.
That's why we deal with them in the meantime. I'll start
We're gonna
putting
need
out
more
reports. I'll start
months.
calling people. We need to get some progress going, because if not, people are going to start trying to hurt you, and if people start trying to hurt you, and then that goes to Aegis, that becomes my problem, and then I have to put you into protection, and then you're going to be locked in a box for a long time to keep you safe. And Cyrilda, I don't think you're that kind of person. I'll be real.
What do you mean by locked in a box?
We live in a world where there's hyper-intelligent agencies and big people everywhere. And when they want to hurt someone, they do whatever they can to do it. So, we keep them in a safe area. It's a box in a pocket dimension. It's got cooking, food, everything. Keeps them safe. Keeps them somewhere they can live, still interact. We try to do things to let them go out, but it keeps them safe, away from the bad guys, so we can deal with it. I'm just letting you know that I do have an option for you if you'd like. So we could hide you. And then if we get the right people, you can start pushing us.
I need to get some fresh air.
Alright, go ahead.
She'll be okay, right? Like, she's not... I didn't know she had a
Arbor?
bounty. Doesn't that mean she's in trouble? Like, she did something wrong?
I'm gonna explain it to you the best way that I can. I received some reports in the mail. Reports I don't think I was supposed to get. It's conflicting reports saying that Cyrilda did some really bad things. Really bad things. But, ride with me on this. In the same reports, it says she died. But you just saw her, right? She was right there?
Yeah, she's here almost all the time.
So, then if the reports say that she died, but she's standing right there, what do you think that means about the reports?
They messed something up? I don't know.
That means someone's lying. Reports like that are not reports that can be just mistakes. A lot of people look at them. A lot of people run those. A lot of things get written down. If a report comes out officially, and it's wrong, someone messed with it. So don't worry. I guarantee you Cyrilda didn't do anything wrong, but someone has tricked people into thinking Cyrilda's done something wrong. Which is why I'm offering my help to make sure she doesn't get hurt. Okay?
Okay.
These are the kind of things that go on around here sometimes. A lot of people have a lot of things on their plates.
I
And I want
hear
you to
about
see
it
that,
sometimes,
okay?
but I didn't know that.
Hearing about it's one thing. Seeing it's another art. You said that you had some trouble. You've got some problems. You've got some things you need to deal with. Well, now, you've seen at least 3 go down here. You're not the only one with problems. You're not alone. A lot of people are going through stuff. You shouldn't feel like you're sad and by yourself half the time. There's a lot of people here that just want a little bit of help. And you shouldn't feel wrong asking for it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry. Whenever you get the chance to read one of my books, you'll start seeing what kind of stuff people like me have to go through. It's fun to read. Not so much fun to act.
Howdy. Sorry.
Excuse me. Hey?
I'm looking
Oh.
at that projection. I'm sorry. I didn't mean.
Hey, do not worry. Actually, I was hoping to get to meet you by chance.
Oh, of course.
Since you're one of the newer ones here.
Yes, of course. Sorry. Now I was. I didn't mean to. I sound like I was intruding. I was looking at the hologram. Pleasure to meet you, Noah Quigley. Pleasure. Thank you.
Detective Esso. It's a
Pleasure. So, anything I could help you out with here?
I actually was just gonna ask. Are you new to the group by chance?
Yes, I was just officially, I guess, inundated into the around here. I guess it's core. I mean, I'm an engineer. I do a lot of my work.
Really?
Not really fighting. Yeah. I mean, if I hired it, to give that away.
I mean, hell, I honestly thought you were a scientist, so you're blowing me
Oh.
away.
No. Look, the only difference between doing science and doing stupid shit is writing shit down. And brother, let me tell you, I don't really write a lot of shit down. Because it
You
usually
don't,
works.
really?
Not well. Well, here I kind of have to, but you know, I mean, I won't do
Gotcha.
that. But no, pleasure to meet you. And I don't think I ever quite got your name, did I?
No. I saw you at the casino last night.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
did.
Arbor.
Pleasure to meet you. Noah quickly. Pleasure. Oh look, I ain't gonna bite no how. Oh look, there ain't no such thing as a friend too big or too small. That's what my mom always say. But no, is there anything I can help you out with here, detective?
I guess I ain't doing my job if I ain't asking people questions from time to time.
I suppose
You,
so.
you joined here as an engineer, huh?
Yes.
How long you been training for it?
Well, I went to school as a mechatronics engineer for about 4 years, and
Oh, mechatronics.
yeah, yes. Do you want me to unpack that baggage for you? I mean, that's kind of a big word. Not a lot of people know it.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you here. Furthest thing of technology that I like to use is this little phone here, but I keep getting told having it. It's a bit old, so if you'd like to, I'm gonna do my best to follow.
All right. Well, basically, it's the field of engineering, that's mechanical, electrical, and a lot of other. It's a broad spectrum, if anything. And us mechatronics engineers, we like to deal with making of, well, I guess androids and stuff like that. We deal with a lot of biomechanical sort of looking things, things
Kind of like
that.
the big guy out there.
Yes, exactly like that. In fact, I actually had a funny story. I did a fun little trick about, pulling off my thumb, and he done ripped his thumb off, and I had to repair it.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I tried. It's just a little bit of a magic trick like that, just flipping off your thumb.
Yeah. Oh.
He
Robots.
rips off his thumb. Not much you can do. I told him not to do that, no how, but look, I'm sorry. I'm probably intruding.
Please don't show that. Please don't show that to Hybris.
What, ripping? Oh no, she was well aware of him ripping his thumb off.
Oh, she
watched it
was?
happen. She asked me to fix it, and I guess that was sort of a test of my skill. And well, here I am. But
Well, apparently you do a good job.
I guess so. Again, I'm really sorry now. I don't mean to. I look like I was
Hey.
bombarding in over there.
Hey, don't worry. Everything you saw right there was just me doing my job. At this point right now, this is actually kind of nice because I don't have to interrogate you, which is a peace of mind to
wonderful.
me. I'm
great.
very tired with the recent incident that happened around here.
Well, hell, if it makes you feel any better, I done found out about it not too long ago. Hell, this is news to me.
Do you happen to know Noru at all?
No, not likely. I know that she was like what fish folk or whatever. Think I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Look, I've been I can show you what I've been working on. Proof. I've been down in all over working on shield unit, but I won't get into too much detail about that.
You know what? Arbor? Wanna go check out a shield unit?
Sure. I guess. Whatever that is.
I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
We'll
Well,
go check out your shield unit.
Yeah, sure. Well, I don't know if she'd give me the clearance. I had it like the last prototype down there, and I was back at home. Back at home when I done got the message that I was officially accepted. I got my room and everything. But
I'd imagine Hybris would give the newly recruited engineer clearance to the engineering area. That does make
I'd hope
sense.
so. Yeah, I mean, I can always go ask
Does
her.
seem kind of logical.
All right, well, look,
Yeah.
I'll say that I got your back. You guys got my back here. Well, come on.
Hey. If you set off anything, you can blame me. Don't worry about it.
Oh no. Well, I ain't got no worry about that. I played football for about 12 years. You see, they don't call me Noah quickly for nothing.
Oh my.
Come on, I'll show
Alright.
you.
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's go.
Unless
I
you had
kinda-
anything
Seems
to-
like a Miss Sorelda.
So
Seems like
yeah.
she might have went by me and I didn't see her.
Yeah, she said she was gonna go get some air, so.
It's just-
Well, we got plenty air in here. No air.
Well, maybe not
Probably
refreshed air.
Probably wanted to step away from the blue detective dude who keeps asking questions and stuff. Which makes sense to me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think you're pretty friendly, but that's just me.
Okay,
Look,
alright.
you heard what my mom said. Ain't no such thing as a friend too big or too small, you know? Come on.
Alright, no, I gotcha. I gotcha.
Alright, come on. But unless you had something else to, say to him, or... You're more than welcome to come along.
Yeah, we're gonna go
What
check
are
out
we
his,
doing exactly?
We're gonna go check out his, shield unit thing.
I've been working on a prototype for y'all, for you folks in the field. I know y'all sometimes keep busting your ass out there and probably getting shot in the ass, but can't let y'all be sitting around all the time. Miss Hybris, she's been working on a shield unit, and been working a little bit with Ion, and well, I'll show you.
Okay.
Be a way to open this thing.
Are
I
we
don't remember
allowed to
how
show
she
it to
opened
the
it.
investigator guy? But oh well.
That's
Check
fine.
it
I mean,
out.
I ain't got nothing to hide.
This is the second time I've been in there. Hybris was actually with me both times, so don't worry. I'm not trying to hack anything or take anything.
Come on now.
Well, all right.
goes again.
It's not my concern exactly.
I guess it's probably where I'm going to be doing a lot of my work here. And I know you work in the field a lot, so I don't know if we really are properly giving you the introduction. If you need anything made, just run it by me. I'll run you with some schematics. And I'll try making it. It might be a little bit of a, chore. Don't really know how long it'll take, but I'm more than happy to help.
That's fine. I'm one of the field guys. I'm more on the magical side of things, but
Well, still, I mean,
I try to
What kind of magic you do?
nature magic.
Oh, nature? You mean like kind of like a druid, right?
Yes, I'm a shaman. I don't turn into animals or anything crazy. Sorry.
Really? Damn. Well, here I thought it'd be. Was that what the mark on your hand is?
No, this is something different.
Something personal, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, just between the three of us, I'm actually a void magic kind of guy. So, any other kind of magic that you guys are doing out there, I happen to actually be a huge fan of.
Void is more like not magic and the opposite.
I mean,
That's
I
my dad
suppose,
does.
but it's what your dad does.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Maybe you know him.
here it is.
Hey, oh,
It's about,
Whoa.
yeah. Oh, Christ. It's about 40 so pounds. I'm going to sit
it's
down.
not that big guy.
Yeah,
sit
help me sit
down.
down,
Yeah,
would you?
okay,
Help me
I
help
got
us.
you.
Come here,
I got you.
We're gonna sit down. We're gonna sit down.
Okay,
Go down.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, God, Lord.
Okay.
Don't worry. That was the rough working prototype that I done made. It's about 40 pounds. It's pretty sturdy. Oh, you can see.
That's good to hear.
What's it supposed to be doing exactly? I know you said it's a shield, but
It is a prototype. This was the one that was more for our. I guess you could say this one was more I had in mind for what's his name? May have been up there, the big fella. Basically, it would be installed on, and it would provide a basic energy shield for him, and it would hopefully deflect a bullet or two before running out of juice. The only issue we done had with it is that it couldn't really hold a charge, but thanks to one of the other engineers around here, we actually got it down to something a lot smaller. Let me go find it, actually. Miraculously,
thank
it's only
goodness.
about 10 pounds. It's about a fourth of the weight, and it fits in your hand.
huh? Okay.
Let me find it now. It's probably in one of these drawers here.
Kind of interesting. You carrying this on my back,
Yeah, I mean, probably break something there. I mean, look, I work with robotics, not bones. But here's the official ones. I mean, feel free to hold it. I mean, I won't stop you now. I ain't got nothing to hide. But there you go, Mr. Quickly Tech. Yeah, you probably work in the field. You want a closer look?
I'm okay. I don't do any of the field stuff. I
wanna
don't.
check it out?
I'm not an
Oh,
agent.
yeah.
Oh, you're fine. Don't worry. Well, here.
Yeah,
you want
she's
to take a look at it
not
here?
an agent.
Oh, okay. Well,
Look at this one. So,
well, and
hmm.
hopefully, this thing is the work, which I haven't tested yet, but it's gotten a lot of things right about it this time around. So, I used a bit of different principle. I'm sorry, I'm nerding out right here.
Hey,
I went to school for this 4 years.
This is your craft. If you weren't nerding out about it,
Yeah.
I'd be concerned.
Fair enough, but I done whittled it down to about a fourth of the weight, fits in the palm of your hand, and this time it's a bit more of a directional thing. You know what I mean? You can hold out your hand and it'll stop and stuff like that.
Okay.
And best of all now is that, and opposed to this one where it ran out of battery, while this one does run out maybe a little bit quicker, it actually is able to recharge itself.
Wow.
Really?
As long as you're moving, jogging in place, it's recharging. It's called a kinetic battery. Yeah, pretty fancy,
Kinetic
ain't it?
battery.
Kinetic
It
battery.
is. Fancy.
I mean,
all right.
if anything, I'm actually shocked they even got a bit of a job around here. I'm more used to working, loading ships. That was my first job after I got out of college. And not really a lot of folks down where I'm from.
I wouldn't
want
sell
an
yourself
engineer.
short. Obviously,
Please,
you're
come on,
amazing. I mean, going from
Don't
that
flatter
to
me now.
this.
Come on.
Wow.
No, please, don't flatter me. I refuse. But no. Again, I'm more than happy to take on any engineering project for you. Anyone here, really. I mean, detectives, you've been working here. I'll work with you if you need anything, made, maintained, fixed up. Probably got some, guns or something?
Not exactly.
Fair enough.
Not 100% sure I'm actually good to show what I have, but it's nothing crazy. It's just some.
Well, I won't press too much into that matter. And the same goes for you. If you want anything made, fixed up, I'd be more than happy to fix it for you. Ain't no skin off my teeth.
I don't really do much.
Oh no, outside of that, I mean, I know you don't work on the field and the like, but still, I mean, maybe you need something fixed up, or maybe fiddling around with something and oh no, there goes one of the bolts, and now the whole thing's gone. I can, I'm no stranger to fixing things. Kind of a mechanic by trade, I guess you could say. But no, that's all I really been working on here. I would show some of the other things I made, but not ready. I know Miss Hybris is probably done kill me when she sees it. A bit bulky, but we will get to that when we get to it.
I'm pretty sure Hybris will be happy that you're even trying. Pretty sure that's 90% of it.
Well, I hope. I mean, but no. Again, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take you away. This is kind of my kind of where I'm gonna be working from now on, I guess. My casa is tu casa, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, let me hand this back to you. I wouldn't mind the finished product when you're done.
Oh, sure. Well, again, this is a prototype. It should be coming out here in a little bit, and I hope to actually have it on a couple of agents if Miss Hybris has any other plans. Oh, there we are.
Of course. Of course.
But, no, this thing's about... I'm glad I got it whittled down. Oh. So, how was your holidays, I guess? I ain't got nothing much to show else down here. I'm sorry.
Don't think I've celebrated a holiday in the past 200-something years.
No
so.
holiday? Gracious me. Come on now.
It's a busy job out there. I can't exactly afford to take breaks all the time. In fact, actually, this whole thing with Aegis has been the biggest break I've ever had, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been enjoying it.
Wow. Oh. Something matter, Evan?
Greetings.
Something the matter?
Our guest would like to speak with pink-haired individual and Detective Esso.
Well, I'll let y'all go and get out of that. Take it easy. You wanna make a prototype?
You mean the whole big thing or the small one?
No, not the,
I was
the
like,
small prototype. The little one.
40 pound. Just
I
drag
mean,
it out of here.
There's two.
You're offering it. Sure.
There's two. Here you go. Just clip it onto your hand or something like that. It goes on, probably clips onto the glove. As long as you're moving, it'll protect you from a couple shots. About maybe if I've done my math right, about 2 or 3 if something bad happens.
Oh, so it just goes on
You
your
want one too?
hand, just like a.
I
Can it
wouldn't
be
know
on,
how
like,
to use
the
it.
arm?
Fair enough.
Interesting. Does it have to be on the
Yeah.
hand?
No.
Or can
I
it be
mean, I
like the
hope so.
arm or kind of like.
Well, you could probably put it down to about your elbow. Otherwise, it probably is not going to
Hmm.
work too well because it's a bit
Shall I give
directional
you my
based.
thumb as well?
No. I don't need your thumb. Not now.
Detachable.
Actually, this thing right here, you see this big 40-pound hunk of metal right here was the original
Hey, Arbor.
prototype, and I actually had it made for you.
Let's
Well, that would actually be
let's head over
interesting.
and talk to our guests that apparently are waiting for us.
Yeah.
Y'all get out of here. Sorry to keep you busy in the lab.
No, no
Y'all
worries.
take it
Thank
easy
you very much for showing everything, Noah. It's been a pleasure.
Of course. Pleasure. Thank y'all. Y'all take care.
You too, buddy.
Please come with me.
It was nice to meet you.
All right, big guy. We're coming.
Take care.
Already doing amazing work, and you just got here.
Don't
You're
flatter
lucky.
me, man. It's something I've been working on for a while. Well, quite frankly,
Changed my outfit for one day. I'm already getting fancy arms things now. Look at this. It's all it takes, Arbor, is to change your clothes.
No, I believe that.
Would you like me to correct them by addressing you by your name, Unit Arbor?
She can do it herself.
Understood.
But thank you very much. Hey, you got this. Don't worry about it.
I don't know why they
Sure,
would
it's
want to
nothing.
talk to me.
Hey, you're talking to us. You're not alone. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, come on, we got this. Let me guess, those two.
Indeed.
Never runs. Alright, let's go. Here
I
we
don't
are.
have a
Hello.
script.
We have scripts.
Oh shit. Oh, we don't.
No, but scripts
We
do
do
help
not.
with the whole acting thing. You know what I mean? Get a whole career going.
Right. Sure. Give me 1 second.
I don't go for the whole acting thing myself. I prefer real life. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
So, you have requested
print.
us.
Shut up! Don't look at me.
Oh,
Allergic to this fucking technology. I can't handle it.
It's a chair.
Wait, that's not
We have
technology.
a very backwards country.
Yeah, we do.
Confirmed.
chairs don't exist where they're from. They only believe in ice.
We were all sitting in
Poland,
chairs.
you're up.
Unit Evermore.
You talk to them.
It's a joke.
Oh.
Joke.
Yes. She's just having some
So-
difficulties.
That's understandable. It's understandable. You needed to talk to us?
It was mostly Princess who wanted to talk.
Okay. Would you like to tell the butler what your name is? It's not Pink One, by the way.
My name's Arbor.
I already knew that.
Well, apparently she was requested as the Pink One, so.
Well, it was Princess that.
The
came in, but
princess.
Besides, she called
Okay.
you a blueberry.
This is gonna be a testament to my self-control. I want you to know that. Okay, Princess, the blueberry and pink one are here for you. You needed
Did
to
you
speak
tell
to
him
us?
that?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, which one is it? Yes or no?
Yes and no.
And no one, yes.
Alright,
I didn't tell them about the pink one.
Alright. I apologize for my actions. Thank you for taking care of me last night. I'm sorry for anything I said.
Are you making her say this?
No, She was actually asking
No.
me on how to say it, though.
Oh. Remember this moment.
I know. They grew up so
I
fast.
hate-
I'm so proud.
I hate you. I hope you.
Good. Please continue. Please continue.
I'm just gonna stand over here.
I'm very. I apologize for my actions, for anything I said or did. I will try to not do this in the future. And the request you had made, I will make sure it gets done. Because of how hopeful you were.
All right. Now I can fully accept that apology as a man of my word if you shake my hand and don't freeze it like a grown adult.
Also, don't strain yourself, princess.
Here, I'll be nice and come to you. I believe in you. I really do. There you go. See? Thank you very much.
No problem.
I'm just so glad this all solved itself out. You know what I mean? I mean, just coming together like adults and just talking this out. Fantastic.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I will work on my behavior from now on.
Well, Princess, I wish you the best in that. I fully believe that you are a strong and capable woman. And I know the next time we meet will be just as fantastic as this time has been.
Yeah.
Powers.
Yes. I like
It
your.
is-
What did we choose?
Don't ask me.
Your horns.
You do? Oh, no, well, thank you. I try really hard to make sure my horns are all good, make sure they're nice and shaved up, make sure they're all
course,
good and
yeah.
clean.
Yeah, can I have them?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that.
Or on.
Didn't mean to say that. Sorry. Just kidding. Joking. Haha. It's a joke. I promise. I don't want your horns.
You know, we
Remember what I
could
said
trade.
about being a 10-year-old?
If you give me your hair, I'll give you one of my horns.
Not a bad trade, actually. Think about it.
That was a
I
joke.
would not do that.
That was a joke, Princess. That was
What?
a joke.
Do you forget that voodoo
Darn.
magic exists?
Ooh. Yeah, we don't want none of that.
No offense to you, but
I was performing the comedy, and I apologize that it went a little bit too far high up. I'm gonna try to aim a little bit lower with my next jokes to make sure they hit you right in the head so you
Yeah,
can actually listen to.
I don't know. I'm a little bit
That's
taller than
my
you, so I don't know.
I'm
I know,
surprised you did
I'm
miss
honestly
that head.
surprised
It's
you can
surprisingly
hear me
big.
up there.
All right, whose side are you on?
Those are his
You're on.
words.
You're standing.
My own.
You're
Those are
standing
his
on.
words. Those are not mine.
You're standing on my side. If you're gonna be a side on him, stand over there. Then pick your
Oh,
fucking
not on his side.
You were clearly just.
Oh no, I agree with you. He does look like a blueberry, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The creatures, magic, technology. You know, they make weird things nowadays that we don't normally see.
You're right, but the whole ice thing's just casually normal. you know.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you are a
I mean, when
literal
you've
popsicle.
grown up with it, so it is quite normal.
I mean, you are a literal popsicle.
That's not what she said last night. That came out wrong. Hold on. I will reiterate that. One moment.
Princess?
Don't stop
I am
smiling
so
at me.
lost in what this is.
Princess?
Do you have any
Same.
idea?
What?
I think the princess kind of likes me.
Like, you know, like kind of like you, or
Not only did you run off without your brother's
I don't know.
permission, you're now suddenly sleeping with people.
We'll see.
My God,
We'll see.
Princess.
We'll see.
I'm not sleeping with
Hey. There.
That's absolutely.
not this again.
Hey, there's Roldo.
Hi, Zaretta.
Hey, I could have bitten it. Oh,
Turn me into.
Whoop.
Mmm.
One moment. I can't handle this shit.
It's really good at stretching. Yeah, I personally like to
right?
just go
That's
straight
Baba.
down myself, but you know, I like the people that kind of like to
it's
do the whole
part of her
stretch
morning
out.
routine.
Part of the morning routine? Man, that's a hell of a morning routine.
Analysis. Very unique.
So are you, buddy.
Regimen.
So are you.
Hey, I think she's going for a little snappy. Did you just bite her?
If I wake up with fangs, I'm going to kill you.
I'm sure your brother
Huh.
won't mind.
Well, that just told me something I don't think I needed to know, but alright.
I will not kill him
Biting equals growing
because
fang.
I don't want to get in trouble with the law.
And
That is
also
a
your brother.
great idea.
Okay, yeah, 2 laws then. Hold that thought. Tolan, come here, tugging on shirt. Person. Tolan, he said last time.
Question of analysis. Is it normal for biting to cause growth of fangs?
No.
No,
Only when
big
the
guy.
biter is a vampire.
Vampire?
Yeah, the whole, like, I want to suck your blood type deal. Bite him in the neck. That type of stuff.
I didn't even understand what you just said.
A vampire is a mythical creature, so to speak, that basically is a human that lives off their sustenance off drinking blood. Any kind of blood.
That's
Blood from
kind of
medical bags, animals. It's very gross. It honestly, it kind of sucks.
Can still hear you.
I stand by my
You
statements.
should.
Besides, it does suck, literally.
That was the
Bow wow.
that was the
What?
that was the
What?
joke. What was the joke?
You'll learn when you're older.
Commence audio line.
Call them first. Alright. I will. Step 1.
Good job, big guy.
Away.
Good job, big guy. Your comedic timing on
Yeah,
point.
yeah, I got it. Alright. Step 1,
Thank you.
I take him away.
You are very welcome.
Step 2, I.
By the way, Cyrilda, I apologize for diving into your personal business.
No, it's not your fault.
I'm joking.
I just have a lot on my
Say
mind.
something about breaking your neck.
I'm not
Alright, step
actually
1.
going to murder someone.
About
No. I mean, no. Maybe not.
you guys are whispering very loudly.
Yeah, I'm not whispering.
Oh.
Step 1, I take him away. Step 2, what's step 2?
That's your plan. I have literally no part in this.
It was a
Step
3-step
2,
plan.
commence
Step
whispering.
2, but no.
Apparently, Depresso, that's sorry, SO. That's the princess here wants to take you away.
Wow, she wants to take me away? Her feelings are that strong? Princess,
Maybe
I
she
don't
wants
know
to-
if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm
Maybe
ready
she
yet,
wants to
Princess.
sweep you off your
I've
feet.
been going through a lot of relationship stuff, and I don't know if I'm ready yet. But maybe my love could blossom for you sooner, but not now, Princess.
It's a
It's
thing.
not
It'll be
now.
perfect. It'll be a perfect match.
Because
Blue
we're both
and
blue,
blue.
you're right. You're
There.
right.
Exactly.
I should have known.
I don't know what's in the air.
Hi, Noah.
Oh,
Well, whatever it
What in
is.
the hell
I
bells type of stupid that I done walk into?
I made too many.
have no idea what you
it's
just said, but if it's what I think it is, I don't know
Detective
either.
Stop running.
It's
This
Detectives.
It's
Detectives trying to
It
kiss
was
a
a
princess.
was a joke. I'm
And
going
my
back
work is
downstairs.
done.
What?
Nice work.
Going back
I'm
Ah.
not
downstairs.
hurting him.
I thought this only happened in the
Move
movies.
your hand.
Refrain from touching. Unitessa.
Yeah, it normally only does, but knowing our lives is kind of on par for the course.
Also, okay, I'm just gonna go
Wow,
hide
I
now.
actually kind of took offense to that one. That is not how this works.
But the movies.
I'm not opposed. That's fucking bike. It's a special type of stupid brewing here.
Well,
Perhaps you could think about together.
What?
not that stupid.
No, not not what I meant.
Sorry.
Yeah, but no, it's not what I meant now. Some folks, sorry. I got a little bit of temper, I know I do. But no, I'll let get out of your way now. Get in your way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go hide in my room now.
Alright, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't really understand what's going on. It's
Gotcha,
better this
take
way.
care. Alright. Take care now, alright?
I think so, yeah. Alright, so yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and swap. We'll swap over to Hybris. Well, this was a mistake. Hold up. Hello. All right, let me grab some water here, and then we'll hit respawn, and we'll jump on over to. Fix my headset real quick. Nini just got on. I need Nini. Hello, Miss Anders.
Miss Hybris. Perfect timing, actually. We were about to head out, but, do you have time to speak?
Yes.
Right.
Should I be there with you, or is it a private?
Preferably private, so I don't
Then I'll
hear any
stay
weird conversations. Sure, I will follow you.
Come with me, please. Excuse me, Ebenlock.
My apologies.
Evan, come on now. You're doing a cha-cha slide with the gas.
You may come closer.
Okay.
What is it that you wish to discuss?
Oh,
Hi.
Princess is Hybris.
Hello, Detective.
How are you
Right.
two girls doing?
Fine.
Peachy.
Miss Anders did just request a private audience, if you would not mind.
It's fine. He
Ooh.
kind of already knows some of it, so he would just be hearing it again. Anyway, did you receive the message from my brother yet?
Personally, no. However, I do believe Ion has. I assume it is of the same subject.
Yes.
I see. Well, I assume that the report is to be made public now.
My brother doesn't take kindly to, or he doesn't really. He prefers the flesh to tell him rather than reading it, if that
Then
makes
I'll
sense.
go.
I think he will have a problem with me, as I am not flesh either.
I think the princess here's saying he'd rather have someone actually tell him formally than it be someone of flesh. But Miss Hybris is a very busy woman, and that is why I have requested to have this audience so I can tell him. I'm not of Aegis. I'm an outside party.
Precisely.
I will find the
A
time
neutral party.
to speak with him, especially concerning the relationship that he wished to forge between our two units.
I've just been told maybe it might be a good idea that you and I work on that.
I see. Well then. To keep things brief, for the past few months, Noru has distanced herself from Aegis. She has stopped coming here. I have had little to no contact with her, and she has not been a part of any formal engagements that Aegis has partaken in. The night we saw her, the night all of that happened, was the first I had seen her, at least in a few months. She was not under any sort of direct command from myself to be there or to proceed with the actions she did. Never would I ask for someone to harm innocents. We also found traces of drugs.
Mind if I take over for a little bit of this, Miss Hybris?
If you would like to.
In her body was trace amounts of drugs. We're talking some, a lot of painkillers, some, not so much. Nothing hallucinogenic related, but a lot of stuff to keep pain down, and a lot of stuff that should not be inside of her body in the first place. Next thing that was found was types of corruption that had been trailing up her body. It had been quelled, but enough abyssal corruption had scarred even to her brain. She was suffering from PTSD, and a major episode clicked. Now, a major episode clicks with a being that has powers like she did. Things tend to happen. Unfortunately, she ran off and did events on her own. CCTV footage has all been released, and I will make sure to bring extra copies with me and something to play them on to show your brother and to show your king. If you don't know what that means, little cameras that recorded the incidences have all the footage there. You'll be able to see that no one communicated with her, no one talked to her, and no one gave her that command. Everyone was telling her to leave and was trying to help her get away.
I see. Sadly, no matter what happens, one will reflect the many. But we'll see how it happens.
I see. The same logic could be
Right.
applied to them.
Precisely. Or, my actions reflect upon my family. The actions of a king reflect upon the rest of us. Whatever you do reflects upon the rest of your things as well. No matter what, bad or good. Mostly, though, people like to point out the bad.
They always do.
I know.
Do you have any other questions?
If you have not seen your footage of the cameras or whatever, I sincerely apologize for my behavior, but I humbly say I apologize for the commotion.
I have been informed at least. I do not keep many cameras in the building. I understand the people here do not like to be watched constantly. But
I see.
I was informed.
But as a respectful and renowned princess, such as the Anders family, a formal apology should still be stated to make sure that both families are okay. Isn't that right, Miss Princess?
Yes. Oh, not name a lot. I would like to establish a personal. No, all right. I don't want to keep showing up on behalf of my king. I want to show up on behalf of me, I suppose. Not the king or the Yakuza or whatever. I want to have the opportunity to have my own image.
And you do.
Hopefully not in a drunken stupor, but I appreciate it.
I am familiar with people being intoxicated. It is regrettable, but I do not blame you for your outbursts. I simply hope that your behavior since has been pleasant at the very least.
She has been very nice as of today.
That is good to hear. Thank you.
Right. You are a busy woman, so I'll leave you be, but thank you for your time. Again.
I will see about organizing a formal meeting with the king.
I think he needs to hear this first before then, knowing his behavior.
Of course.
Anyway, I'm going to head out. Have a good night, both of you.
Good night.
You as well. She is by far the funniest person I've actually got to interact with lately. 100%. Well, so I guess I will ask, Ms. Hybris, is this like your hub away from hubs?
It is the main hub. This is my terminal. I am able to reach all of my systems from here. Consider it the root of the tree. Wow. More like the trunk. The roots are hidden elsewhere.
Okay, alright. Symbolism. I like it.
I thought you might.
So, what's been up to there, Miss Arps? I'd come by yesterday, but, pretty much it was just a me and Arbor adventure day, and, didn't see you around.
Catching up on a few tasks. Today I have been busy continuing those tasks. Given the outcry, a lot of my businesses were affected. Catching up on things. Many of them were worried they would lose me.
I am hoping that they now know that you are not being lost?
Yes. Considering the recent events, there was worry that if perhaps I was found to have been faulty, I may have been taken away, more or less.
Well, we definitely wouldn't be wanting that now, would we?
Of course not. I like my place here.
And from all the interviews we did, it appears that everyone else seems to like you here too.
I am glad.
Hey, Miss Hybris.
Yes.
Are you... Oh, been a while since I've actually asked this. Are you okay?
Define okay. Please.
Fine, okay. Sure. I know we all have problems, obviously. But, my funky little eye right here. It's my void eye. Getting it was kind of a bitch, but with it I can see some things. You know, I can see some magic. I can see interactions with crime scenes, all kinds of stuff, but I can also sense people's aura. You know, it kind of helps me know what kind of thing I'm dealing with. You know, am I dealing with a big brute who's got the heart of gold? Am I dealing with the monstrous, crazy person who acts really nice? You know, what kind of thing am I interacting with? And when I saw that you had some semblance of a soul, it looks really tired.
Does it?
There's only one reason I recognize that. And,
What is that?
I just recognize it. It's something I'm just used to seeing, I suppose.
I am certain you see many tired people. Every day.
Yeah, just... Normally those tired people are just, you know, sleepy, worn out, tough day. I get that. But yours is... I'm just gonna be faint. Yours is really tired. Like, not tired sleepy as in, like, existence tired. Kinda like you've been through a lot. And from all the reports I've been gathering about Aegis, reports on you, I can tell that's a true statement.
There is a lot that goes on here. More than most of the agents know. I orchestrate most of what happens here. It is understandable, I suppose, if I were to be considered tired.
Yeah, but I don't... Look, when a person's soul becomes wary, normally it's from more things than just work. Personal experiences, suffering, love, loss, all of that. I'm gonna be honest, Hybris, I see all of that in you. In fact, actually, I'm gonna be completely honest. I haven't seen it anywhere near as bad as in you. I mean, you look so tired. like you're just waiting for someone to come and help you lay down or something.
There perhaps are reasons behind this. I am not certain what you are trying to get at, though.
I'm just trying to ask what's wrong.
Things have been difficult, I suppose. Many things have happened, just within the past few months. This year alone has been arduous, to say the least. I have gained and lost many friends and family members. At the
Does
end
it
of it
do
all,
anything
though, I
specific?
suppose I am still trying to get through.
You, mind if I ask what keeps you pushing?
There are a
I'm
few
not,
things,
I'm
I
not asking
suppose.
that. I'm not asking that as a detective, just...
More personally, I understand. I
Yeah.
learned metaphors a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Well, good job picking up on that one.
It was difficult, but I did not give up. I had people relying on me, I think. My
Mm,
family here, Aegis, they need me, so here I am.
what if you don't really got people who need you? You know, what if your existence at this point's just been a continuous stream of other people's problems 24/7? What do you think that person should do, I suppose?
That is a difficult question for me to answer. You understand what an artificial intelligence unit is.
Yeah, it's basically
We are built to solve others' problems.
right.
But experience would tell me that finding solace and trusting others to help you in return is, well, perhaps the best way to handle the situation.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry, that was out of line questioning. Uh, my apologies.
No, it is fine. Although I am curious as to why you ask such a specific question. You deal with a lot of people's problems. You have said so yourself.
Yeah. But it's just a job, you know. It's just the the 9 to 5. You know, no, it's normal. It's normal.
But perhaps more than just a 9 to 5?
Yeah. You know, the hours are always changing. It's just me. You know, it's doing my thing. You know, just keeping up, keeping busy. You know,
Just you.
it's a lot. Sometimes. Yeah, but I mean, I get help sometimes. You know, it's just work. You know, it's all this is. You know.
Detective Esso, do you perhaps have family?
Uh, it's a little bit complicated. You know, with demons, because we used to have family. You know, and everything, but
I am familiar
you
with
don't really.
demons.
Yeah, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. I ended up on the more unsavory side, but maybe it's good. You know, because I don't know if I'd be a great brother. You know, I'd probably not be the best brother to people, or son. I'm kind of an asshole, so probably wouldn't do too good in that regard. But No, I don't really have a family. But, yeah. Mm. Huh. Oof, little bit in the chest.
Heartache?
That or just really aggressive congestion. But no, it just. What am I doing this fucking year? Just, yeah, okay, yes. I have some problems, all right, but I'm working through them because I have a job to do, and I won't let it get in the way because I've done a good job so far. I'm still alive. I'm still functioning,
There you go.
and
That is the answer that I could give you. I have a job to do. I have a directive. I struggle with it sometimes.
yeah.
But
So,
it is not what drives me. It perhaps guides me or provides insight into what I might want to do in certain situations. But it does not drive me in the same way that others do. Your work, does it drive you?
suppose in your words it gives me purpose. Well, I guess that's not true. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. One day
Perhaps
I'll
that
go
is
being
why
a.
I am tired.
What do you mean?
I have been grappling with a question for some time now. What if my purpose is meaningless? All of this, my archive, all of it. Hello, Sachi.
What's going on, Sachi?
Hello. Oh, go on. I'm waiting.
I think our conversation can be put on hold for whatever you need.
I just want to know, have you gotten anything recently, Oblivious?
That is an incredibly vague question, Sachi. You will need to be more
Anything,
specific.
anything vague, like a symbol or anything?
I have not. No. Symbols such as what, exactly?
A sun, basically. A symbol of a sun, a black sun.
I have not
Sachi, what's
received
this
anything
about?
like this.
I don't know. I've been looking into it. I randomly received a piece of paper that I found outside my door.
I have received nothing within the
Looking,
past few days.
this was recent for me last night. I've searched, among things, three variables. Either an old clan in Japan, Shin Clan. I'll have to look into that. A symbol of Pellar, deity. You get it's more of like for a priesthood. Or something that what is called a black sun, which is either used for astronomy or radical groups. And I've been looking around. Nothing.
Sachi, do you by chance have any of these items, or are you just searching for them now because of the letter?
No, I don't have any of these items. Well, the item is the item. What I have is the paper, and the symbol on the paper is what these are. Is what the symbol is. It's a black sun with ridges around.
I have not received anything. I have no specific data to give you, Sachi.
Do you have any solid leads on where these things either may be or at least may originate from? If
I
you
checked the
send them to
paper.
me, I can.
Nothing magical.
Nothing magical.
Nothing on the paper. Right. All I know is those three. There are several known groups, religions, and clans that follow this image. I've been trying to pinpoint, and only three have more concrete. Either it's just something, maybe there's a radical group running around panning out these things, or like I said, it was in Sephira City. Maybe they're all about tech, maybe astronomy. Who knows? Maybe they're looking towards the stars. Shin Clan? I don't know. It's far from home. But symbol Pellar has ties with a certain city that me and you know.
Which city specifically?
The ones that have fallen.
Now, I would love to be informed about this.
Elysium.
You believe this has something to do with Elysium? This wasn't left by Cypri, was it?
No, I have no clue.
Or
I've checked for any. Could be.
Whoa. Elysium was wiped off the record books a while ago. What does this have to do with a city that's not even supposed to exist?
It exists. There's remnants of it, but not much life there.
Look, you said there's possibly a group that might be messing with this. I can look into crime reports, check and see what might be possibly going down, see if anyone has any reports of any groups of probably stupids running around. I could look into it, very least.
It can have too many of things. I don't know. I checked in Pellar. I checked in the possible name of Zarus. Ever heard of that name?
not within short-term memory, no.
Basically, the first man in that religion.
Thank you.
I was about to say, you mean like Adam, but I guess other religions have different concepts of it.
Hybris.
Hello, Annie.
Detective.
Hello, Annabelle.
The only thing that with this one, it's more of so of he thinks that humans are the one true being. Well, he is the perfect being, and he shuns out everything else: dwarves, elves, non-humans. That's the only term.
I see.
That is a problematic being to exist. He is becoming a thing, and some of this does relate to him. Needs to be dealt with as soon as possible.
I'm looking into it. Like I said, this is something that I came across during the night. How you doing?
I am operational. But unfortunately, No, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Let me know if anything, if you do get anything that related. I'm looking into it more and more, but
Of
like I
course.
said,
I can do a search through my archives, however, I feel as though I will only find more of the information you have already presented me with.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll go through my crime reports and see if any upper parties might know a little bit of extra information.
Other than for other groups and stuff like that, they'll have, like I said, crime reports and whatever. But I most likely might be taking a trip down to Japan. So
be careful.
Let me know when you go, Sachi. I've got a certain rat king I apparently need to have a conversation with as well. That might not be a bad idea if I tag along with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know.
Definitely.
Rat king. Interesting.
Thank you.
Will excuse us.
Well, good to see. Good to see. Good to see that
any news of Elysium is likely bad news.
Guess Elysium's not too nice of a place.
It is, depending on who you are. Elysium does still exist, at least by the word of mouth I have received from some rather obnoxious angels. However, its status as a city is questionable.
Hybris, please do not tell me this is going to be some kind of interaction with giant glowing birds.
I severely hope not. If there is anything that makes me tired, it is having to put up with them, especially here in my home. They have a tendency to cause trouble.
I know it's a weird question I'm going to throw your way, so just feel free to be a bouncing board and smack it off. You wanna, I don't know, just go and like sit out in the garden for a little bit, just I don't know, it's just talk a little bit. This whole talk about being tired, it's just it's just knocked me up a little bit, so I'm just trying to, I guess, work on some stuff. And I could use your help for detective stuff. That's right. That's what this is.
If you require assistance, I would be more than happy to apply my skills. I believe I told you once before, but I have helped with investigations before.
Yeah, this is about investigations. It's about investigations.
Hello, Weaponlock.
Greetings.
Is there anything you need assistance with?
Negative. I am still searching for possible ways of upgrading and diversity with chassis to bring to your attention.
I see. I received a message from Mr. Quickly recently. He said that he had a few upgrades in mind for your chassis. I also believe you had a few updates, especially concerning your self-preservation protocols that needed to be addressed. I'd like you to not tear yourself apart again in the future.
Confirmed. I have learned to safely remove them.
Please do not remove. Very good. If there is anything you need, or any unusual thoughts that come to mind, please contact me.
Confirmed. Do you require the garden?
I believe we will be walking there soon, yes.
As advisory, I believe Miss Cyrilda may be within the garden.
That is
She will
fine.
be at the
She is
very
more than
far
welcome to
end.
be there. It is a space for everyone who comes here.
Confirmed. She had requested a alone time at the time.
I see. Wow. There are only a few private places within this cathedral.
You know, I gotta say, Hybris, I am pretty amazed at how actually big this, shit, space station is.
Yes. It is meant to be that way, I suppose.
Well, I suppose compared to a guy that's used to, you know, working in a small office, sometimes it's, a little bit crazy to think that I'm currently walking in space right now.
That is understandable. That is why I have designed the space to be as it is. It is meant to be comfortable, not like most space stations.
Are most space stations not that comfortable?
Comparatively, they do not make you feel that you are in a place other than a space station.
Is
This
that
place
why
is meant to
you've
be
been
comfortable
using...
for those who come here. Relaxing in a way.
Is that why you've been using wooden doors and simple cotton beds and
Yes.
rugs and stuff?
I could have simply stunk with conventional crafts. But I thought it would be better to help those who come here relax. Put their minds at ease.
Right. Okay. Okay. Understood. Doesn't seem like the real is out here.
The information he may have been given was old.
I suppose so.
You enjoy it in here.
Uh, yeah, yeah. It's, reminds me a little bit of home.
This is the flower she brought with her.
What makes these flowers glow like they do?
Magical bioluminescence.
Magical bioluminescence.
Yes. Have you ever noticed how Brim, Lara, well, Noru, they glowed in a certain way?
Yeah. I wasn't really gonna question it, but now that you speak about it, yeah, I did notice that they kinda glue a little bit.
It is bioluminescence.
Uh-huh.
It is magical because it is partially fueled by their own mana. When they are tired, you will notice they dim a bit.
Really?
Yes, especially after severe trauma.
Well, hopefully they don't go through a lot of severe trauma, right?
Hopefully. Unfortunately, I know they have been.
Yeah, with everything that's gone down, I'm not really all that surprised. Hybris, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Everything that I do past this point's pretty much non-professional. So, I apologize for that. And if at any point I'm talking too much or anything, please shut me up.
I understand. Please continue.
I haven't taken a break for a very long time.
From your work?
I mean, can you even call it work if it's pretty much your life?
Perhaps. There is an argument to be made for it.
Of course. No, I brought up your tired look because, I recognize it because, when I look in the mirror, I, see my own. It's just been a while since I've been able to, compare. You know, days go on and I never really keep a lot of friends because, you know, gotta keep working. Someone else needs help. Someone else needs something. Someone needs something to be fought or someone to be saved. And fuck how many injuries you get. You just keep going.
Because it is all you know to do.
That's not. I'll have you know that I am excellent at crocheting. And I am an avid reader of both books and watcher of movies. So
That is good.
I know I can do other things. Just it's hard to relate to people. You know, everyone's dating someone, married, having a bunch of friends, having families. And here I am. 378 as of a couple weeks ago. And till today I haven't been able to find anyone else I've been able to relate to. You know what?
I see.
And with this whole case and everything, it's just looking around at so many people. All you see to your left is two people crying. Look to your left, right, some more people crying. Look to someone else. Their kind is borderline going to be extinct, and there is not a damn thing I can do about it. And then you've got more people who are having strange gesture stuff happening, and then you've got even more people who are having bounties on their heads, and more people who are doing A, B, C, or D. Doesn't matter what's going on, everyone's got something crazy going down. And I just don't even have any time to deal with me.
You feel as though you bear the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Maybe not the whole world, but a damn good sum of it. And to be fair, I did choose this job, and I know it's my fault. But I guess I just don't get to talk about it too much. You know, I don't get to go up to people and be like, "Hey, I'm sad today." That's not professional.
I suppose not, no. I suppose that is why I avoid doing it as well.
Well, it's probably the one time today we're actually gonna get alone time, so, is everything alright, Hybris?
Of course not. Things are never truly perfect. That is simply the way this world works, but we learn, I suppose, to make good with this fact. I assume you do as well.
Yeah, sure, I try.
There are certainly good days, just as there are the bad. This past week, it has been filled with several of the bad, but I have been able to manage, as I always have.
Right.
But that is not to say that it is not always a struggle.
You know, long time ago I used to have a friend for a little bit. He's a coworker, but he's a good kid. Kid was a turbo genius. He knew just about everything about anything. If you had a question, he knew the answer. At least in that regard, he reminds me of you. He used to be able to tell me the answer to everything. Didn't matter what. If I had a question, kid had an answer. But whenever I tried to get him to talk about himself or to open up, couldn't do it. And something big must have got to him, because one day he just up and left. Office always felt empty without him, but Office only ever really had me in it, so. But the reason why I say that, I just feels off topic. You're able to answer a lot of my questions. You're able to tell me some good advice. But with all the things you do advise people, Hybris, do you follow them? I mean, you go through 10 times more stress than a guy like me. I'm sure you've been through worse. I read some of the reports, and it's a lot of redacted, but a lot of it consists of you suffering. I mean, a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I used to think that I've suffered, but I mean, the reason why I ask you if you're okay is because people like us, you look at our essences, our souls look like they're just barely functioning together with tape. Sometimes there's some things we need to talk about, need to say, need to let out.
I suppose it is to be understood. I have known for a while that there are things broken about me. I told you this before. I try to fix them as well as I can. However, that does not always mean I have been successful. There are times in which things get the better of me. Especially the more organic things. Things have always become more and more complicated. And emotions, day-to-day living. Simply trying to understand my place within this universe. It has been a strenuous journey.
You talked about your existence means nothing. Every day we fight. Every some new bad guy, some new evil, some new thing has risen. You start to ask, like, the hell's the purpose? Yeah, he'll destroy this world, but so what? If he doesn't do it, someone else will. I can't protect it every single day. I can't help these people all the time. And then you take space into account. There's aliens over there that need saving. Dark beings among the abyss that need saving. Angels that need protecting. A, B, C, D. It just doesn't stop. And slowly but surely I've been trying to figure something out, because a long time ago one of my first jobs, I was a demonic drug dealer from selling this. Basically, think of it as an advanced version of cocaine, but mixed with demon blood. Killjoy contact. When I stopped him, he told me that an evil person knows the meaning to their life and lives it to the fullest, whereas a good person, or copper as he liked to put it, was nothing more than an idiot who's lying to himself. And we weren't making a difference. Slowly but surely, I think I've been figuring it out. We don't live to save people. We don't. We do what we do because it's right. We don't need any other excuses. I don't see you bouncing around saying, "Hey everyone, praise me, I am Hybris, the savior of all." I damn sure don't go bouncing around telling everybody to respect the blueberry. We do it so we can have these little moments. Right now. No one's depending on you right now. No one's begging for your help. No one's screeching for you. No one's trying to corrupt you. No one's trying to change you. Same to me. We try to protect everybody and save everything, so for just a couple minutes, We just sit here and look at a glowing flower. And if I can be honest, after finally getting a chance to take a break, chance to sit down, and just talk, I don't think I'd ever change anything for the world. And if you ever need help, I don't think of you as a machine. All in all, every day I end up meeting someone that's a machine. It's basically just a person. I think I think of you as a friend. As silly as that fucking sounds.
I did not find that silly at all.
Oh, that's good. It's nice to.
I have only ever
Listen.
known one other demon to set me aside and tell me they were a friend. They were quite possibly the most important person to ever influence me. He was evil by most accounts. But if you peeled back his harsh language and crude actions and violent tendencies, you saw someone who simply wanted to see the world become better, stronger. I miss him very much. Thank you.
What are you thanking me for?
For being a friend.
Yeah. Don't think much of it. It's just what you do. You know, you be friends. You know, it's what you're supposed to try to do. It's just what good people are supposed to do. It's just what good people are supposed to do. You know, we demons, we get a lot of time to reflect. It's all the mistakes we made. God, all the things we did wrong. Every day, it's like a replay. Get a quick reminder of why I'm, this gross body of mine. Blue skin, stupid ass tail, horns coming out of my fucking head. God, my eyes look fucking creepy as all hell. And every day you get a choice. second chance. Every day, it's just a new battle. Do I let loose and become some evil monster? Do I save someone today? Do I go to work? What do I do? There's no redemption. You know, I'm me now. And Steam of the years. Sounds like we might have shared some philosophy. Even if we can't save the world. Try to make it look a little bit better just for one more day. Even if it means in the end that we don't get to be the ones to enjoy it. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've gotten to say that.
It is a good philosophy to hold on to.
It's a heavy one.
It is. A heavy burden to bear. Throughout all of this, there has been pain and suffering. Aegis has fought hard against many foes. Things that scared us. But collectively, I feel as though perhaps we have begun to make a difference. The simple fact that people were so appalled by Noru's action shows me this. It was not just another individual doing something incredibly horrid, but someone they thought that was there to protect them. That is what I like to think anyways. Perhaps I am wrong.
No, you're... Alright. When I sent that report out, never felt more disgust in my life. You go anywhere. Noru's face is somewhere. Friends, pictures. The only way I could finish this case fast enough to get you guys out of the dark was to paint her out to be a fucking monster.
It is unfortunate. I do not believe it is what she deserves. But, given the circumstances, we cannot save everyone. I've had to learn this.
But we're supposed to try. I didn't try hard enough.
Perhaps one day we might be able to clear her name. New information is always brought forth. Her remains and personal belongings should be arriving soon.
Hybris talked about a lot of your organic emotions causing conflict. Have you ever, like, I suppose, dealt with, you know, emotions like heartbreak or love or anything like that? I suppose I'm just curious because, you know, you go look at any other cyber racist or whatever the hell you want to call them now, and they'll talk about how machines can't love and whatnot, but I think you're kind of the big outlier, all that.
Love and heartbreak are emotions I am familiar with. If that is the information you are looking for.
I figured.
Love is something I have not fully come to understand yet, in all of its various forms and categories. My sister, Rim. I love her very much. I have fought and will continue to fight to keep her safe.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think you're ever gonna understand love. Because, I am organic and I don't even understand it half the time. But, from when I talk to Brim, she's a good girl. And she's lucky to have you as a sister.
I'm glad. She tells me occasionally that I am the only reason she is still alive. I find it difficult to believe, but my understanding of the world at the time was much less distinct, to put it quite simply. I met her a few months after her kingdom fell. She was alone.
I thought she was with her mother, wasn't she?
No, they were separated. Her mother fought, from my understanding, against dozens of armed soldiers. Rim discovered the aftermath. She found her family and others amongst the only person she did not find that she was looking for was her mother at the time. It was roughly a year and a half ago that Brim spoke to me of this. The details. She told me her mother may still be alive, and after some research, I found reports of a woman who matched a similar description of Brims in a forest, tucked away. Someone occasionally seeking food or trading fish. We found the individual, and thankfully it was her mother. We were lucky.
I'm glad to hear. Yeah, two of them are, I'll admit, Mara's 100% mom potential.
I would certainly hope
She's,
so.
Definitely one of the sweetest women I've ever talked to.
She has had 4 children, and is about to give birth to 2 more. She should be giving birth any day now.
Well, it'd be a good idea to let me know when the kid's being born so I can make sure to not be around for that. You may not know, Hybris, but there beeth no wrath like that of a pregnant woman. There beeth no wrath.
I will keep this in mind.
Yeah. Make sure whoever holds your hand has a very strong hand during that process. Promise you, you'll thank me later.
Thank you, I will keep this in mind. Perhaps Eponoch. Have you ever loved?
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, but me and relationships just don't really work anymore.
Anymore?
It's
Your line of work complicates relationships.
They used to. I mean, finding a girl was never hard. You know, demons and everything. So long as you're not a giant monstrosity, it's not too bad. But finding someone who I could love was always tough. I'm a little bit of a complicated guy. So, most people tend to stray away from the weirdness that is my life. But I found somebody.
I have always been curious.
Belle?
What it is like. There are books, films, all sorts of information concerning romance and love between 2 individuals. It is something I have yet to experience. I hope that one day I will.
I'll tell it to you like this, Hybris. Love is painful. Love is relieving. Love is calm. Love is erratic as all hell.
Love
is something
illogical.
none of us... Yeah. It is. In fact, if I can be completely honest with you, it's one of the most illogical things out there. But... it's one of the best things we have. The bond you form. Something else. The way it makes your stomach act up. Your head gets all scattered. You stutter. You make a million mistakes. But you do it because you love that person. When you hear their voice, you listen. When you smell their scent, you immediately look around to see where they are. You hold their hand, your face gets all hot. You get all nervous. It won't make sense. It won't. It never does. But you'll know you're feeling it.
You will know it when you
look at
feel
that
it.
person. Yeah.
I have been told this
When
countless times.
Okay. We're gonna try something. I'm gonna give you a demonstration, so to speak. Don't worry, none weird. None weird. Come on. If I've been a detective for this long, and I was doing weird shit to people, would not have my job. Here. Stand up. Okay. If you want to know what love is like, there's a test you could do with someone. A way to try to see if you have feelings for someone. A way to see if things are weird. Take away logic. Right now, you are not on a space station. You are lost in some dark woods. There's nothing here. There's me. There's you. There's a flower. Peculiar flower, but a flower. There's no science. There's no math. There's no situation. It's just you and the other person. You're no longer Hybris, the super technologically advanced AI. You're just Hybris. Me, I'm not SO, the handsome rogue void detective. I'm just me. Just a guy. When you look at that person, you don't think about anything else. You don't think about the fact that, are my clothes alright? Do I look okay? Am I feeling well? The only thing on your mind is them. When you see them walking by, that's all you see. When you hear their voice, that's all you hear.
When you put it like that,
When
it
you-
sounds more like sensory deprivation, which sounds rather frightening. But please, go on.
Love is scary. It's terrifying. You kidding me? Now, because you love that person, if they even wince in pain, you are terrified. You have to protect them with everything you've got. But you do it because you love them. You listen to their problems, and you get overloaded because you've got so many, but you keep listening and adding their problems. Why do you do it? because you love them. The whole reason is for those couple of seconds. Just those few seconds you get. Those few moments where they're holding your hand. They're talking to you. They're listening to you. And all of a sudden, you're back in that forest again. You're not in that hellish room. You're not in a metal box. You're not suffering. You're with them. You, them, and the flower. It won't make sense. Logically, it's stupid. Logically, it's probably the dumbest thing out there. But a computer would delete it. A computer would say it's the dumbest thing out there. But a person, a living being, someone just like you, feel it. And to some degree, you'll enjoy it. It becomes a part of you. Things will be scary. Things will be easier. You said sometimes things get hard. Things get rough. Think your life has no purpose. But then, that feeling of love kicks in. And all of a sudden your life has purpose. Because you're no longer thinking about how horrible your life is or how dark things are. You're back in the forest. With you, them, and the flower. Safe, protected. That's just me though. I'm a bit of a droning romantic though. I read a bunch of romance novels and everything, but I guess that's just me. I guess I don't know. I'm a little bit sappy with it, but
I
the best way I
suppose
think I
that
could
is
say it.
what always confuses me the most.
Hmm?
The specific feeling. Some of those things you mentioned, I know I have specifically held with Brim. But we are not romantic. So there must be a difference.
There is. There is. Love can come in different forms. You love Brim
Like
like
family. Yes, I am aware.
Exactly.
I learned
Aware,
this
yeah.
distinction a long time ago. She is family. I
That's
love my
probably-
agents. They are family, but of a different degree. I
They're your metaphorical
love
family.
Anna. She is someone who I am trying to treat like a daughter. I love Luna. She is my own kin. She is like me, so therefore I am not alone.
Right.
I suppose it is just confusing. You mentioned these phenomena. Blushing. I do not blush, although I suppose I could attempt to. It would be forced. I do not have a heartbeat. I could not measure it to see if my heart rate increases when I look at this person. Those are the machine things. That is why I am confused.
It's a bit hard to just tell you an answer. It's not how love works. I could give you
course.
a million examples. Give you a million excuses. But like everyone else is gonna tell you, when you love someone, you know. At the very least, you can't check your heartbeat. You can't blush. But if I had to make a guess, I'm gonna make an assumption. You know how to want things, right?
Yes, I learned.
And you know how to need things, right?
Yes, I understand the fundamental difference.
When you love someone, you don't want them. You need them. When you wake up in the morning, you want to hear their voice, but you also need to hear their voice. When you go out with them, you need to know they're happy. When you cook some food for them, you need to make sure the food's good or else they're not going to be able to enjoy it. Your life changes. You're not alone anymore. Even if they don't love you back. Just knowing that they're happy and alive, that's all you need. It's rough. Sometimes it can be really painful. Flower in my hair is a testament to that. You keep trying, because just for that one moment you can share with someone else. That's all any of us need. As illogical as that sounds. It's nice when you have it.
Thank you. This is something I had not considered before.
You know, we learn something new every day. You know, it's a never-ending experience. So don't worry. You just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll be okay.
This will give me plenty to think on.
Right. Hopefully I didn't just complicate you there.
Well, yes and no. There are many things I have learned about love. For a long while now, I have thought that love is trust. Trusting someone to be there for you and you for them. Trusting someone to care for you. Many qualifications to what love is. But this is new. Something I did not understand yet.
And what's that?
That you need them. There have been a few people who, when I consider them leaving, I feel fear. I will think about this. There was a reason why I left the cathedral in a hurry the other night. Rem, she is one of those people.
Is Brim okay?
The news of Noru's death, it hurt her. Gravely. Well, she has a place, a cave. These flowers grow there. It is one of the few places she was able to find where they were still growing, as many of them had been damaged. They are important to their people. This one will likely hold memory of a few of these conversations. This one, in fact. I mentioned before they are magical. They hear what you are saying. They hold on to it. Echo flowers, they called them.
You know, I actually do know what an echo flower is.
Really?
Yeah, just a place I said this place kind of reminded me of home. It's a forest. It's where a lot of lost souls float around.
The Forest of Echoes?
Did you hear this from Arbor?
No. But I have heard of the place. I was mentored by a demon after all.
Okay. Good point. I'll take a point off my record for that one. Oh, it's something.
I have never personally been there.
I'll take you sometime. It's not a bad place. Souls flying around, safe. They don't have to worry about some crazy demon thing trying to consume it, some big monster trying to eat them. They can just exist. And they help you. They listen to you when you're alone. When you've walked out of the void and you don't know why you're still there, but they help you. When you're scarred to hell and don't know what to do or how to get home. When the one person you care about just vanishes. And you don't know where to go. It's a good place. It's a very nice place. Whew, okay. Yeah, it's yeah, sorry. Been a while since I've gotten to talk and stuff, I guess.
We all have a favorite place. Places that make us feel relaxed. My mentor had one.
And, where was that?
Nowhere special. Just an open field. That has a wonderful view of the moon.
Sounds serene.
I like to think that is why he liked it so much. He never told me why specifically.
Sounds like a complicated kind of guy.
Incredibly so. The number of titles he held are as such.
Man's got a bunch of impressive titles. Must have been a hell of a guy.
Hmm. You are a demon from the void, correct?
Yep, that is currently what I am.
Perhaps you are familiar with Asriel.
From time to time, yes, I am aware of. Well, a couple of us call him the old man upstairs, but yeah, old void boy himself.
Arcadum. He was, well, some would call it stupid, but he decided it would be a wise idea to scream into the void and see what happened. Asriel screamed back. He was known as the voice of the void afterwards.
So that's how we got that title. I'd imagine it'd been something a lot crazier, but hey, you know. Sometimes the simplest things give us the biggest titles.
Absolutely. But he was, well, how to put this? Even Arcadum was respected by Asriel. To some extent, I think he even feared him. Not because he was powerful, but because of his wisdom, the knowledge he held. I think that is what makes a difference in people.
Their knowledge?
Yes, our not intellect, per se, but our wisdom. You have been alive for 376 years, you said?
Yes. Sorry, just every time I hear that number, I start realizing how old I am.
Well, all that time has made you wise.
Yeah, thank you. I don't really think I'm all that wise, just, experience, I guess.
I would equate the two as being very similar.
Well, if it means anything, I think a lot of you did. I think you're wise too.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
I suppose it comes with the territory, though. Collecting information and all. You have to learn something from it all.
Yeah. You know, life's a complicated mess, so the fact that you figured out all that you have figured out's been a hell of a strife.
Yes. I am no longer Brim's toaster, as she used to call me. I used to take her literally, too. Metaphors were
Really?
difficult. Arcadum was the one who taught me. That and jokes.
Yeah, that makes make sure the dirt stays off of it so it looks pretty. There.
I'm hoping that we will be able to get more to grow here. The fact that she has been willing to plant one here, even if it is in Noru's honor, I am pleased. They are special, and I hope to make sure that their species stays for a long time, even if the Naiad race cannot.
Hybris, I told Arbor the same thing. But for her I meant it in more of a sisterly kind of way, but you know, every day I meet somebody, my eye always can detect who they are. Every time.
You
Why I
can see what
question
kind of
certain
person they
people
are.
Yeah. I wish instead I could see, like, when a move is about to hit me, but no, I had to get the social cue. That was great. But, I can see what they plan on doing, what their intentions are. You know, you tell me you're gonna go left, but I know you're gonna go right. Whether I act on it or not, it's me. Sometimes people have reasons for being secretive. But when I looked at Arbor, I just saw a good person. Really confused. And when I look at you, I see the same thing. It's kind of nice. And
Thank you.
even if you're a broken machine, I still like to think that in the end of it all, you're a good friend.
Of course. Thank you.
Sorry.
It
Yeah.
is fine. I have grown used to physical gestures of... how to
could
put
imagine.
this? Social abnormalities.
It's a fancy way of saying it, but yeah.
I believe Brim may have been spending some time with her mother, but I think I might go and see her now if she is not busy or asleep.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I'll do my old detective thing and check and see if there's anyone else left here, or maybe it's just some questions or something. And if not, I can head back to the office.
Of course. Please, take care.
Yeah. You too.